Hey there YouTube, Annette here. I'm just going to show you my day after Christmas Target sales, clearance I guess. There wasn't a whole lot of regular stuff on sale. Some places, especially like Canada is pretty close to where I live, and they have Boxing Day and there's a lot of sales, but mostly it's just clearance Christmas stuff where I live. And I usually go every year and try and pick stuff up for next year or stuff I can even use now. And so I'll go through what I bought. So I'll do these first. These are the Kleenex like hand towels. You can put them in your bathroom for guests to use. This one just has like this silvery snowflake print. So I actually might just leave this one in my guest bathroom right now because it's January and it's still cold and snowy weather, and I think that pattern's pretty cute, so I'll probably just leave them. They were originally $2.99, and so they were $1.49 because most of the Christmas stuff, except for some of the food items, was half off. And this is the same thing, and this one I'll probably just put in the closet and save it for next year. Things like this, you know, they don't go bad, so if you have a cupboard you can stick it in, you might as well get it and save it and have it for next year and not have to pay full price. Then I got these Dixie paper plates. These I probably would just use throughout the year. I really don't care that there's Christmas print on them. They're paper plates. You're going to eat on it and throw it in the garbage. They're name brand, and there's 22 plates in there. And they're like the dinner size plates, and they were half off too. And so these were $1.49 also. This is just, I just got one roll of wrapping paper because I have a lot of Christmas wrapping paper and I really didn't need any more. But this one is polka dots, and the polka dots are all different colors. There's like blue and lime green and the red and regular green. And so I thought this could be used as like birthday wrapping paper. It's not like super Christmassy that I don't think that you could wrap other gifts in it. And it was half off, so it was $1.25 for this whole roll. Then I got these baking containers. I think these come in handy all the time. I mean, you could save them for next year if you wanted to for Christmas to give gifts in, but you could also use them like all throughout the year. The only difference is instead of just being the plain silver on the outside, they're red. So I got 2 containers of these. There's 3 in each one, and I think these were like $1.64 maybe, something like that. And so I got 2 of those, so 6 altogether. Step to the side. Oops, sorry, I dropped you guys. My bad. Next, I got a little treat. I don't buy stuff like this a lot, but the peppermint ones are super good, and they were like a little bit on clearance. They weren't really on clearance. They were normally like $2.99 and they were $2.08, which, I mean, Oreos don't really go on clearance or on sale very often, so I was okay paying that for those. I got this little bib. It's so cute. I got it from my little niece. This Christmas she is 3.5 weeks old, and she is in children's hospital, and so she couldn't wear anything for Christmas this year. But next year, since I don't know what size she'll be in, this is just a bib, so it'll fit, you know, whatever size she's in. It doesn't matter because it's a bib. And it's really cute. It says first on the nice list. And that's my kitty, and he's trying to get into some holiday little catnip treats that I got for them. So let me find those and I'll show them to you and maybe get him out of here. They're buried. Oh, there they are. So these, just little cat toys. They have catnip in them. They're crinkly, and you see he wants to play with it already, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this and let them have these and then continue on with the video. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Next thing I got is this Dove gift set. The gift sets were only 30% off, but you know, they're normally a pretty good value anyway, because they come, if you individually price out like each one of these products, it's, you know, more than the price that they're charging for the whole set. So originally this was $9.99 and it was 30% off, so it was like $6.99. And there's a body wash, a shampoo, a bar soap, and a like bath poof for the shower. And I'm probably going to actually give this to my sister-in-law for her birthday. Her birthday's in the spring, and so I'll just set it aside until her birthday and wrap that up and give it to her as one of her gifts. And then I did get some tissue paper. Even though I have wrapping paper, tissue paper doesn't tend to get used over a whole lot, and I send out packages at Christmas, and so it's nice to have something festive to wrap them in. And so I just got these two. I think they're both 30 sheets. Here it is. And they were $3 originally, so they were $1.50 because they were half off too. And so that's just red, green, and white. And then this one has like little Christmas print, and then some like kind of teal blue type, aqua maybe, paper. So that really, the plain blue paper could be used for any time of year, and I guess so could the red, the green, and the white, as long as they weren't all together. And then I got some Gladware containers. Oh, sorry, I keep dropping my phone. It's plugged in and I keep hitting the cord. Sorry. So these Glad Holiday Edition, they're the large big bowl containers, so you could use them for cookies, or if you're going to potlucks or anything around the holidays, you could put pasta salad or anything in them. But these I will probably just put up to use next year for cookies and treats and stuff, because they were such a good price. I think these were either $1.49 or $1.64, one or the other, for 3 of these name brand containers. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. So I got 2 of those. They also had some Ziploc ones, but they only came with 2 in a package, and they were actually a little bit smaller, and they were the same price. So I went ahead and got the Glad ones, and yeah, I think they'll work out nice for next year. And these are really cute. I just decided to pick them up because they're cute, and they just have a red rim, so you could actually use these for other times too, like even Valentine's Day if you wanted to. Write a little message on them, or, you know, just write happy birthday on them for someone's birthday. They're just little food picks. There's 12 of them in there, and they were originally $3, and so they were, there we go, they were half off too, so they were $1.50. And then tissues, I always look for like paper towels and tissues and that kind of thing that has the holiday prints on it, because they put it half off, but I use this size, and I put them in like little tissue holders, and so you don't even see the box at all. Like, it's inside of a container. Sometimes you can see like the rim around the top, but it's just red and green, and really no one's gonna know the difference. So these are puffs plus lotion, and they were normally $2.99 for 2. And so they were $1.49 for 2. And so especially for name brand, 75 cents a box is a really good price. And so I went ahead and got 3 of those. So there's the other 2 right there. And the prints were all like the same. But like I said, I just cover them up. If you wanted to, you could just save them for next year too. Put them in with your like Christmas supplies and pull them out next year. My mom got some Kleenex brand ones that are like tubes. Like, instead of being a square shape, they're like a tube shape, and she's going to put those away in her Christmas box for next year. And then another thing I always look for, because some of the Christmas scents aren't like pine trees, and so they have to be for Christmas, is I always look for the seasonal like Airwick and Glade like wall plug-ins, because I like to use these in my house. This one was berry something, Very Cold Winter, And so it just kind of has almost like a sugar plum berry type smell. And so I feel like you can use those other times of the year besides just Christmas. They didn't have very many of this scent left, so my mom got one and I got one. They had some like vanilla and tree scents. I tend to not like the vanilla like cookie smell very much. I think it smells really fake. And then the tree one is like so specific. I guess if you like that smell, it doesn't matter if you do it year round or not, but I think that's like a really, just a holiday scent. But if they have like apple and cinnamon type ones, I usually get those too, but I didn't see any. I just saw this one. So I went ahead and picked that up, and it was normally $7.99, I think, and it was on sale for $3.49. So $3.49 for 3 of them is actually a really good deal. And I showed you the baking things. And then the last thing I got, not on sale, and I'm just going to keep it real here for the girls. They did have some feminine supplies on sale. And so I do not like to run low. And I was starting to. So I went ahead and stocked up. I prefer Stay Free brands. That's just what I like to use. And so the overnight ones were $5.59, and they're normally like $7.99. And the just thin, long ones were $3.99, and I think they're usually $5.49, something like that. So I went ahead and got those. And then on one of the end caps, it said if you bought anything of Tampax or Always on this shelf, you got a $5 gift card. And so I did go ahead and get one set of like the overnight Always. Yeah, they're really not my favorite, but for getting a $5 gift card, it makes them like pretty worth it. And then I always do use the Tampax Pearls. Those are the ones that I prefer. And so I went ahead and got 2 boxes of those. And then when I went to the register, I was going to ring these up first as a separate order and then use my gift card on the next part of my order, and that's how you kind of make it like a coupon. You can always save the gift card till you go next time, but I always feel like I'm going to forget about it in my wallet if I do that, so I try to do like separate orders and then use the gift card. But when she rang them up, the little like thing didn't pop up for her to give me a gift card, and I said, they're on an end cap, and there's a big sign right there, and so somebody can go back and look at it. And she said she thought it had happened earlier in the day, so she asked if she could just take the $5 off, like a store coupon. And I said, yeah, that's fine. I was just going to use the gift card anyway. So she went ahead and just took the $5 off, and then I rang the whole total like up together. I think my total for this, and using my red card, so I got 5% off, because if you use your red card, you get 5% off. And I have the one that's just hooked to my debit card, so it just comes directly out of my checking account, like if I were to use my regular debit card. So there's no it's not a credit card, there's no annual APR or anything like that. And it doesn't cost anything, so it's actually just like getting a free, 5% off, unless you're a person who only uses cash, which I am not. I use my debit card frequently, so it works out really well for me. I think I spent $73 in total, but also what's not here is they had Coca-Cola Products, the 12-pack cans were 4 for $12, and that's a decent deal, and I was running low at home. Diet soda is kind of my my vice. That's what I really like to drink, and I know it's not very good for you, but for a person who has to have sugar-free, it's nice to have something besides water and tea and coffee. And I put Splenda in those too. So, yeah, I have, a soda a day or so, sometimes more, especially if I'm working. But, yeah, that's kind of my vice. So those aren't pictured here, but I did get the 4 for $12. And so that total is also included in my $73 or whatever I spent. So, I hope this helps you guys. I hope that you guys get to go find some awesome deals too, day after Christmas, or even the next couple days following, as stuff gets even cheaper than 50% off. A lot of times I go back and look. I I look again like a week later and it's really, really picked over, but every once in a while you find a few things that were either in the back or hidden or people stashed somewhere else, and so you can get some pretty good deals that way. But for some of the stuff that, you know, aren't food items, they're not going to go bad at all. Pick up a couple, keep them in your Christmas bins, and then the next year you don't have to pay full price. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'm hoping on making some canning videos, especially for Heather, the Needy Homesteader. If you do not subscribe to her channel, you should go over there and do that because she's awesome. We both like to can, and I'm going to make a mulled cider jelly that I didn't have a chance to do yet, and so I told her that I would make that a video for her, and I promise I will try not to drop the camera so much when I make that video because I still have no idea how to edit videos. I just use my phone and then I direct upload it, and that's what you guys get. So if you like them, great. I hope you do. If not, just, pass them over. But I'll talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys all had a Merry Christmas. Bye.